Welcome back to DisKovery With A K. Season 2?
Season 2!
Season 2!
Oh, Season 2, yes. We're Season 2. It's like, it's hard to know these days what we're doing.
It's all a blur.
Yeah, it's been too fast, I think.
I honestly don't know where my time is going because I'm everywhere. It's ridiculous.
I know. It's been like 3 months, 4 months.
Only 3 months, yeah.
Only
Well,
3
4
months.
when this comes out.
Wow. So here we are, back. More content, more good music. And yes.
What's your name, my dear?
I am good thing, everyone. Hello.
My name is Ilse. Hi.
And yes, we're back with new episodes, new music.
Exactly.
New everything. Well, it's the same setup, but with a few upgrades, I guess.
My hair is blue now.
My hair is short now, again. So, yes.
Alright. Who are we featuring this week?
Today is a very special week because we're talking about one of the artists we really, really like. And we're talking about Holland.
Yay!
I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore.
Holland is one of those artists that, even though he's been for a short period of time in the industry, he's got a lot happening, and his message.
I feel like he rocked the boat a little bit.
Yes, and I love that.
Amazing.
Yes,
I'm here for
yes,
it.
yes,
100%. Like, he, even with just a couple of songs, because he doesn't have a huge discography yet.
Yeah.
He made such an impact.
I know.
It's crazy. So
Yes.
why don't we start with a little bit of background, and then you can say it's crazy together with us, because it's absolutely bananas.
Yes.
Alright, basic facts. He was born in 96, which means he's as old as my youngest sister, and that's weird.
Well, he's older than my younger brother, so it's fine.
He's poor baby. Anyways, he had his debut in 2018.
Yes, and I like that because he debuted in his end of his 19s or 20s, early 20s. If I'm not wrong, he was 21. 21 when
21, 22, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Crazy.
Why?
I don't know. It's
These days we've been sort of checking a lot. There is a lot of everything happening in the K-pop world.
October is bananas.
Yeah, so there's a lot of releases, new groups, and then we were checking just a few weeks ago the ages of idols. And we found that some of them debuted when they were 13 or 14, and we were wait, there is younger ones, but that does the Chinese side, and I'm like, what? So he debuted perfect age,
Good
21.
Good age.
Yeah, he was able to live his teenage years, I guess.
Yeah, true. But every idol who's debuting now, and they're born after 2000, I'm like, how?
Are you real?
I still have that feeling 10 years ago is in the 90s, you know?
Yeah.
It's how are you even walking? Should you be crawling still? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think the time is passing way too fast.
True.
And I don't know what's happening. Idols keep coming. They're getting younger and younger. We're getting older and older. And it's people, we need time. Well, for me, I need time to sort of get used to this.
Yeah, but the amount of releases and comebacks and debuts is honestly, it's so much. And I don't know if that's typical or if that's because there's such a huge
I think there's a few things into
K-pop
it
right now.
So first, that is there is a big interest, and everything that's happening not just in America, it's worldwide. It's this huge impact that K-pop is having in the music industry itself. Second, I think it's near the end of the year, so everyone was we need to come back now before the end of the year. We need it. So everyone's come back. And I'm I work, I study, I need time.
How can I stream your stuff if I'm working?
How can I listen to your music when I have everything happening. It's so hard. We found the time anyway. We watched them all.
Rip multi-stabs.
Yes.
Feel the pain.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Holland.
Yes.
So the fandom name is Harling,
Beautiful.
which is like Holland's
I
darling.
actually, you know that
Cute.
I watched, well, I follow him on Twitter, and I saw whenever he was
Doing the poll?
Yes.
Cute. I know.
Adorable.
Aww.
And I was like, I voted for Harley, by the way.
Aw. I don't remember if I voted at all, but I love it.
All the time, I vote like in every poll on Twitter. I just vote. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Anyways, I think we're both Harlings by now.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah. I am.
Cute. Nice.
I'm a proud Harling.
Alright.
Random. Anyway. Yes.
His real name is Go Sop,
Okay.
which is cute. I don't know why. He's from Daegu.
Daegu.
Alright, interesting fact.
Yes.
He took on the stage name Holland
Yeah.
to represent the first country that legalized gay marriage.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, I totally do. But Holland is not a country, it's a region.
Maybe.
Though I can see
Yes.
I can see that Holland is a much better stage name than the Netherlands.
Yeah.
That'd be very confusing. Holland is cute, I guess.
But you know what? I didn't catch that one because in Spanish, the Netherlands, it's very similar to Holland. So I just thought, okay, maybe that's.
I mean, even in
name.
English, people use it, you know, they mix it, but still,
Is it it's the Netherlands?
it's the Netherlands. Holland is only like a small part of it.
There you go. We'll live and learn, I guess. I think I'm gonna call in the Netherlands Holland anyway. Well,
Yeah.
geography lesson here as well.
Yeah. They're my neighbors, so you know. Ciao.
So, what else?
Cute fact there.
Yes.
So he started off without an agency.
Yeah.
He has an agency now, but he still hasn't released which one. But he said that in an Instagram post or a Twitter post in like June,
Yeah.
that he'd make the announcement in like 2-3 months. We're October now.
Boy, where's the agency? I want the name.
Also, I'm just so happy for him because he's gonna get his own creative freedom still. Because he wrote and produced like most of his songs that he released. So I think to go from this creative open space and then being signed by a label that does not give you that space, like I don't think that would necessarily work.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's gonna get his creative freedom, he's gonna be able to still speak his mind about like LGBTQ issues. So, Holland is very famous. In case you don't know him, we should probably say this.
What?
He's an LGBTQ icon
Yes.
because he's the first openly gay K-pop idol.
Yeah.
I thought we should mention that.
Yeah, no,
'Cause, you know.
I didn't think it was necessary, but okay.
For all the new Harlings out there, welcome to our show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm like, I don't see it as that. It's funny because I just like his music. So the LGBT, I know there's part of the message, but I'm like, okay.
He said it in an interview that right now he still gets the LGBTQ or gay K-pop idol, but he's like waiting for the day that LGBTQ is like totally accepted and he's just gonna be a K-pop idol.
Yeah, but in
get
my
that?
head, he's just okay.
In my head, he isn't because I feel like I need to like support him extra
Yeah.
because he's, you know, he's being put in a box and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
No, he's part of a minority. That's true.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, support.
Yeah, well, I think that what he's doing is remarkable because his first song was released and he did everything on his own.
Mhm.
Like, he did all the producing, the singing, everything, the concept behind the videos, and it was...
He filmed it with the friends.
We just
from art
friends from
school,
college.
right?
Yeah, and I was like, okay. Oh, those kids are talented.
Keep your friends close.
yes, like really close if they're like that, if they have those skills.
Yeah, exactly. Like we besties now.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the videos were beautifully shot.
Mhm.
The concept was stunning. Everything, the makeup, the art, and I was like, it didn't look like it wasn't a pro. If you know what I mean, because you know this, it didn't seem like it was an amateur sort of thing. Amateur, yeah. Amateur thing. It looked like professional.
It did look very professional, but I did notice, like, once you know that backstory,
Yeah.
I found myself looking at the video a little bit differently, because I was like, okay, how do I think they, like, kept the budget low?
Probably
so you
his
look at the
friends-
locations.
It was his
and
house.
It was in a sort of like caravan. So you had like a couple of locations, right?
Yeah.
You had the front of the caravan
Yeah.
that had like posters and whatnot, decoration.
Yeah.
Then you had the inside of that caravan,
Okay.
or something that looked like a caravan, whatever. And then you had the beach.
I thought it was a house. Okay.
No, I rewatched it last night.
Okay.
And then you have a whole beach sequence. So, you know,
Yeah.
beach is free. That caravan was probably someone's property, so they didn't have to pay
Yeah.
to hire it, to rent it, whatever. So, I mean, once you look at it from that perspective, it gets like a little bit more interesting, I feel like. But the quality of that video is extremely
yeah, it's
well done.
good.
It's very good.
Yeah, it's good.
So,
Yes. So what else is there about Holland?
let's see. He got a 19 plus rating for Neverland for that
Why?
video from Korea, because there was a kiss, I guess.
That's the cutest video. I like the only thing that you can actually see is just a kid because the rest are just playing or talking.
It's
or
you don't even see tongue, Han. It's crazy.
You just a little pack. It is interesting. Yeah.
Like in his other video, like
Yes.
there's tongue
And you can
action.
see- yeah,
like
yeah.
they're getting into it. You can see that. So the fact that didn't get that 19 plus rating is like.
But if you think about it, the first video was like the first video with that theme, sort of like it might have been that.
I think it's the first video where two men actually kissed. Like the gay theme, you had that before. Like remember that one video?
Oh, with the two actors. Yes.
Yes. But that was only through like the picture that you could see that he, you know, was in love with the other guy. But they didn't actually kiss or touch or anything.
True.
Just like, bro.
Yes.
Awkward.
Okay.
And then, for example, with Wien from Mamamoo, her last video is also sort of similar. Like at the end, you see because of a picture that she's not interested in the man; it's in the woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, it's an interesting storytelling device, but it's not that gay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that the kid makes a difference, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. But for it to get that plus 19 rating, I'm like,
But yeah, like
how does anime not get that rating?
I think it does.
Doubt.
I think it does.
Mm.
But okay. I think it does.
Unsure.
Yes.
Alright, let's get back to the...
Oh, the first video. Actually, I was watching a few interviews with Holland, and in one of them he was talking about he didn't really expect to get that many views in his first
Oh
video.
yeah, he got like over 1 million views in like the first 24 hours.
Yeah, and he
And
was,
he was without agency, without any promo
Yes.
whatsoever. It's just people...
yeah, finding him.
Exactly.
How did that happen?
I have no clue, but
Well done. Like
the way
well
the
done.
universe works sometimes.
Yeah,
Only
like
sometimes.
well done.
It's just like, now it's over 12 million views.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was interesting the fact that he, I think that he might have found a niche, like
Of course he found a niche. It was non-existent in
exactly.
the first place.
It's like he basically was the missing piece in the thing. It's like the extra that everyone wanted. It's almost like an icon.
It's just, a public face for a minority that's been repressed for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And now it suddenly gets like this icon, this hero.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's also such an amount of pressure on him.
It is, but he knew it.
Of course he knew it, and I mean, he said it in interviews himself, like he's very happy that he can be that icon, that he can work for human rights. But at the same time, the fact that there's just the one, it's, if he accidentally makes a mistake, that's going to get backlash for the entire LGBT community.
Okay.
Like he said that in a Dazed interview.
Okay.
Yeah, in a Dazed interview. Like he said that he's extremely worried that he's going to make a mistake and then that is going to represent the LGBTQ community in a bad light.
Okay.
And then people's opinions are going to be bad because of him.
That's a lot of pressure.
Exactly. So we need more gay K-pop idols.
We need more Harlings as well.
We could always use some more Harlings.
Yeah, but I think it's hard. Like what he's doing is interesting.
Yeah.
And it's also something that not everyone will be able to do. I mean, it requires a lot of like guts to do that.
Of course.
More so in the society where he lives.
Exactly. He said that I've watched a whole bunch of interviews, so I'm going to reference them a lot. In the Dazed interview, again, he said that he hasn't had any fan signs in Korea yet.
Yeah.
Because homophobic people said that if he did, they were going to hurt his fans.
That's crazy.
That is scary.
Yeah.
And I feel sad for all the Harlings in Korea because...
But in the good side, like in contrast, he was recently in one of the K-cons. I'm not quite in the LA one. Mm-hmm. And the amount of people that went to see him. I think I was overwhelmed seeing the quantity of people. And I was like, well done.
Though there is the question of how many of his fans are international and how many of his fans are Korean.
It's hard to know.
Mm.
And he's got a big international following because a lot of the comments are in English. And also in the Rolling Stone India interview he did, most of the questions were in English.
Yeah,
like all of them were in English.
Yeah.
So I think he's got a big following internationally. I don't know the numbers in Korea though. Like
no.
I probably gonna ask one of my Korean friends like, hey, do you know Holland?
You should.
Yeah, actually I should. Well,
it's just, I'm just very happy to see that he gets so much support.
Yeah.
Even if the fans are international or from wherever.
Yeah.
Like, he did a crowdfunding for his first EP.
Yeah.
Narcy, I think. Yeah, right?
Narcy, yeah.
And he was able to raise double of what he needed. So he only asked for 50,000.
Yeah.
And he got over 100,000.
Oh, wow.
So...
the Harleys are rich as well.
Exactly.
Not just quantity, also quality.
Exactly.
Very good.
So, yeah, I mean, it was like in 48 hours that it was completely...
Wow. Amazing.
So,
the
amount of support and the fact that they're willing to like cash out on that.
Exactly.
It's like...
mind-blowing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's amazing what he's doing, and also he's helping so much people. It's not just necessarily just in Korea; it's like everywhere. Like in the Rolling Stone interview, one fan asked him like support because he was coming out as well, or she was coming out. I don't know. It was a she or a he, but it was so sad. He kind of like he cracked up a little bit. It was like almost crying. There.
Is that with the gay transsexual person who said, "Yeah, bullied a lot"?
Yes.
My heart.
But the thing that really touched me was whenever he said, like, you are not wrong, and you don't need to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And it's like, yes, exactly.
100%. It's, you can see that he cares.
Yeah, and that is important because you need to see, like, you need that role model.
Exactly.
And that's what he's got this amount of following these days, because he's a symbol and something that maybe many people was sort of like looking to find, to sort of like look after. So I think he's incredible.
I just think from everything that I've read and seen, he also just looks like an incredibly good-hearted person.
Yeah.
Like,
baby.
like protects.
Here we go again.
M.E.A.L blankets. Sponsored by no one yet.
Hot chocolate. God.
Also sponsored by no one yet.
Yes.
No, but it's just, I find it so heartwarming to look at his interviews, read his stories. Like everything that he releases, I'm just like,
wow.
yes.
Wow.
100% yes.
Yeah. Should we talk? I want to talk about he's got 5 songs, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about them, because I really like the fact that what I like the most about him is that from the very beginning he had a storyline. I love the storylines, like clean cut storylines.
Yes.
And it's just beautiful. And it's more inspiring because he is doing it of like his own experiences. I think it's like amazing. It's more relatable and it's like heartwarming. So what was the first release?
The first release was Neverland.
Yeah.
And then we had the 2 digital singles.
Yeah.
I'm Not Afraid and I'm So Afraid.
Yeah.
And then he released his EP with the other songs and Narcy as the title track.
So he's got 4 songs.
No, 5. I'm just gonna open my Spotify to double check.
So I know he's got Narcy, I'm So Afraid, I'm Not Afraid, and Neverland. And then we have... There's one song.
There's one more.
Yeah.
And he had a collab song as well with Inishi or something. Let me just... I don't know why I didn't write that down. Alright, so...
What is the other song?
Oh no, his EP isn't called Holland. It's not called Narcy, it's called Holland.
Okay.
Right, self-named. So, Up.
Oh
my god.
I'm sorry, Holland.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So he has the 5 songs, and then he has a song together with Nuff Nuff.
Okay.
It's like an indie K-pop.
Artist? Good.
Well, K-indie group, I guess. And the song is called Inishi.
Lovely, okay. So let's talk about Neverland.
Neverland, yeah.
So, the story behind Neverland.
It's him.
Yeah.
Sorry, it caught me out of the blue here for a second. So basically Neverland, he wrote as a way of like self-acceptance.
Yeah.
So basically the entire song is like, it's okay, he has a very similar message as BTS, like the love yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So that song is basically like, it's okay to be you, like you're fine.
Yeah.
And part of the lyrics is about like the rainbow flag.
Okay.
And like just fly, fly.
Oh,
I'm just like...
Cute. Adorable.
The heart. So, yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
Neverland, just self-acceptance.
Okay, and then we have I'm Not Afraid, and I read that I'm Not Afraid, it's about not being scared of being himself. Or sort of like...
I think the message itself is like quite similar to Neverland, only with I'm Not Afraid, it's like the next step. Like, I'm not afraid to be me.
Exactly.
It's not just self-acceptance, it's like I can broadcast myself to the world.
Yeah.
And I'll be totes fine.
That is beautiful.
Cute.
Yeah, and then we have I'm So Afraid, and that one, we were talking about it just a few minutes ago. So he's like afraid that he won't be able to sort of like meet his fans' expectations because he can't release music as fast as other idols because like he's independent.
So I'm So Afraid is basically, like you said, it's about him actually being afraid that he's gonna lose his fans.
Yeah.
because of the fact that he was independent, like he was doing everything himself,
Yeah.
office work, arranging studios,
Yeah.
everything. So the fact that he can't bring out music as fast as other idols means, you know,
Yeah. No,
fans won't
I mean
be
the
as active.
competitiveness. It's like there.
Crazy.
It's like,
crazy.
well, you can see October. It's what's happening.
How am I gonna get through this?
Yeah, but I think that Harlins know that. They know, like.
Of course they do. Of course.
So,
I mean,
don't worry, Holland. We're here to support you.
The
Take
fact-
your time.
but not too long. We'll be there, of course, obviously. But
Yeah.
I want
On like.
new stuff.
Music.
I think the fact that is helping is his openness on social media.
Yeah.
He has his own Instagram, he has his own Twitter, and he's managing those accounts himself.
Yeah.
So everything is very like personal, and there was this one tweet where he said like, don't say I love you more because I love you more than that.
Cute.
And it's like someone in the comments was like I love you 3000,
Yeah.
you know, the Avengers
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And he was like, no! It was such a cute interaction. Amazing. You don't need fan signs for that. You can just do it on Twitter.
True.
But yeah, to get back to I'm So Afraid, I originally had kind of a different interpretation.
Okay.
Like, I saw the two videos back to back and then I was like, okay, I'm Not Afraid is... Like, the two songs are basically the two sides of the coin,
Yes.
right? And it's like you flip it, and some days you're not afraid at all, like it ends up on that side. You're not afraid, you're you, like you're okay with challenges, everything. And then other times when you flip it, it's gonna end up on the I'm So Afraid side. So that, like, more like a mental health situation.
Okay.
Like one days you feel like you can take on the world, everything is fine, and then other days you're like, I can't deal with anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense because you just can't be your best person every single day. You try,
Exactly,
but you
yeah.
just can't. You're human.
Exactly.
See? Yeah. Totally get it. Yes. Okay. And the latest release, Narcy, I just have to say that video is stunning.
So pretty.
Yes, and they filmed it in Vietnam, if I'm not wrong.
They did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yes, it was in Vietnam.
Wait, did they have that thing in front of the train station?
I don't know.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, very cute video. Very soft.
Song, yeah.
I wonder if that was still with his art friends or if that was like legit someone he hired.
Well, it was filmed abroad, so that got some money involved. And also, if you see the behind the scenes, I watched just a bit of it, and they had like pro people filming.
Okay.
So probably it's like
Cute.
maybe
It's
they're
a sad
friends.
story though.
Yeah,
It's like a breakup story.
yeah. But I sort of like I like the meaning of it because in this song he talks about loving himself in order to love other person, which is true. You cannot be in love or love another person when you don't love yourself. It's like you need both sides.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think that it was a beautiful message. And
Cute.
yeah, and also the thing with the flower, the little spoilers that he was giving.
All the yellow.
Yes, beautiful.
That on his Twitter, right? With all the little spoilers, that was like everything was yellow. I was like,
What's happening?
what is this?
What's happening? I know.
Interesting.
I know. So what else do we have about Holland? Because well, it's been a year. Oh no, 2 years. No, nearly a year since nearly 2 years. He debuted in January 2018. So it's nearly 2 years now.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Cute.
In his DK interview, he was speaking about that he was afraid that he won't be able to come up with new themes for his music. But I think that even so, like, he's iconic, and all his fans have the stories. And
I don't think he necessarily has to come up with new things.
I know.
think it's just always going to be a new perspective.
Yeah, but the thing is that I think that in his head, he's been steadily growing, like, in the music and releasing things intimate related to him. So maybe he's afraid that he puts something different, it won't have the same reaction from his fans as the previous releases.
Yeah.
So it might be part of that, I guess.
Maybe. But at the same time, I think Harlings know that he's going to evolve as a person.
Yeah.
And they're not just looking for the same type of music. Because even now, like, his songs are completely different from each other.
Yeah.
Like, I'm So Afraid is, like, heavy electronic, like, awesomeness. And then Neverland is, like, super soft.
It's about, yeah.
So he has these different types of music with different types of messages and whatever.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily that's something that he has to be afraid of.
Well, I mean, I guess that as he goes around and he sort of like sees he'll see that. But I guess that as a musician, he sees it that way for some reason. But we'll see.
We still love you, hon. It's fine.
We're looking forward for new releases.
Exactly.
And we're here to support you.
100%.
And
So, regarding, in 2018,
yes,
he won the #1 spot of Dazed Top 100,
that is
which is like a list of like most influential musicians, artists, and etc.
Oh wow!
So he got the #1 spot, and he only debuted in like January 2018.
That's
so
remarkable. Well done.
Yes.
But there you can see like his work is showing off. Like he's
Of course.
talented and he's got a beautiful message out there.
He's also a total cutie,
He's adorable.
right?
Yeah.
Cute.
He's adorable.
He has an interview with Dazed Again that came out in September of this year.
Yeah.
The photo shoot of that. Like, go look at his Instagram because the pictures are.
Oh, the one with the black lipstick.
Yes.
Stunning, yeah.
It's like, wow.
The concept. I know.
Cute.
Yeah.
Last thing. He's also an ARMY. Yay! BTS.
She's an army. You'll know about it.
I'm not sorry.
Yes.
Anyways,
Well,
so that's cute.
So that's it for Holland.
Essential songs, all of them.
All of them. They're all incredible.
Music videos, all of them. Like,
All of them.
I'm not gonna choose any. So, all.
Yeah. So in this new season of DisKovery with a K, we are including a new segment. And it is our new discovery of the week because October is bananas, okay? Well, the K-pop world is bananas. Anyway.
Crazy. So yeah, basically we're gonna have the last song that we added to our K-pop playlist.
Yes.
And
with the jingle that we're still working on that jingle. We'll come up with something.
just imagine it. No, I don't know. And then we have Discovery of the Week, which is a new release that we're loving for some reason or other.
Yeah, so shall we start?
With which one?
I would like to start with the new discovery of the week.
Okay, what's your Discovery of the Week?
My discovery of the week would be what was the name? Sorry, because I need to remember the name now.
80s?
80s! I'm like, God, what was the name? 80s. Wonderland. Yes. Oh God, my head.
That video is incredible.
That song is amazing.
The red suits. I'm like,
this been around for a year or less than a year.
I think about a year, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, they're stepping up the game like drastically.
It's crazy.
I know.
You watched the KQ Fellas?
No.
Dance? Okay. So 80s started off as KQ Fellas.
Oh, that's the video you sent me.
Yes,
I did watch.
Because they started, that's like during their training, they were KQ Fellas.
Okay.
Like their name wasn't released yet.
Okay.
And they had like these dance videos, millions and millions of views because it was incredible.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Well, I've been following them since the start, girl.
Oh, adorable.
Yay!
So you're not tiny as well.
Of course. Multi-stan. I'm dying already.
Yeah, so what is your latest discovery?
My latest discovery is Moscow Moscow by ONF.
Okay.
So ONF released the video for Why, I think it was.
Yeah.
And the video is amazing. Love it, 100%. But I was in the mood for something a little bit softer.
Yeah.
So I went to their EP, wrote an article about it for M.E.A.L. Go check out M.E.A.L. And Moscow Moscow is so soft. It's vocal line coming through as the you. Cute.
Okay.
So yeah, that's mine.
Now, what is the last song we added to our playlist?
I need to go to my playlist because
My playlist. My playlist.
I
I'm in my playlist. Let's see. My playlist. Okay, here we go. How many hours is this now? Okay, I'm gonna say this one. You showed me the song though.
Which one?
So Starry Night by
Yeah.
That girl's
Fire.
incredible. That girl is
Damn.
incredible. I really like her music and the video stunning.
I don't know which one I should talk about.
Oh, what
They're
about
all
the
so good.
what about the Stray Kids ones? You were like in love with that song.
Double Knot, Stray Kids. Amazing. Though I was kind of surprised. It's just a digital single.
It's just a digital single.
It's just a digital single.
How?
I thought it would be like an EP or something. But
What's happening in
nope.
JYP? What is happening in JYP?
Nope, just a digital single. But
I want my EP.
the rap line.
I know. I just have to say,
Oh.
Felix, the voice, and that single shotting with they're all like in a circle and this like also.
I know. I'm waiting for the
God.
dance practice video. But for me, Sriracha or Sriracha, whatever they're called, Changbin, Jisung, and Bangchan, Sriracha. Amazing. Those are my favorites. It's like mwah, mwah.
Okay, so that's it for this episode. First episode, second season. We've got an upgrade here.
Woo!
We're working on more content, so we will see you next time with new music, new artists, and
New stuff.
basically. So we'll see you next time, and this was DisKovery with a K. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye bye.